it's like, I know it's in like,
You might want to take the reins over his head because we're going to turn on the speaker. Sorry, we're taking up. Great, thank you. You're going to rear up. You're not going to do this.
Okay, all those things are fine.
So I don't know if that bothers him.
No, I had a judgment that like the clicking of the camera almost got me down, so I totally get noise sensitivity.
So it's like it's gonna talk.
yeah, if it is cool with it, yeah.
Okay, there's two really good videos. I do one on a Grand Prix horse and then one on a third level rescue horse. And it's a little bit this school trot on a 20-meter circle in shoulder in to canter transition. So, but I only want like 6 steps of canter. All in the shoulder forward. Because I want to do canter, trot, trot, canter transitions because I want to, you know, he's short coupled, so we know he doesn't swing his back great. Because he's like, oh, you know. And he wants to always piaffe, or he always wants to like shorten his neck, you know, so we know the back needs to get looser and freer. And so that's where it's like, okay, canter, trot, trot, canter is really good for swinging of the back. Walk, canter, canter, walk is really good for collection and engagement, which we will get to later, right? But this school trot shoulder in is going to really help lift his outside wither. Does that make sense? So, into the school trot, shoulder in on the circle. Good. And I want you to think about your outside thigh being able to come back and down, rounder at the base of the neck.
Okay.
Good. Elastic in your left brain. Good. Good. Turn your body a little more to the left. Good. Close your right ring finger on the rein. Heel down on your right. Good. More angle there. Because he also has to learn, that's better than the abdominal muscles on him. Yes. Good. First sweet sound of submission and breathing. Good. Yeah. Feel that? He's starting to use his back now a little bit. Good, a little more angle. Try to keep the angle consistent where you can keep the shoulders maybe on the 19 meter. Yes. And then with your left sequel, left sequel, left sequel, left sequel, right a little bit in that, that's better in his abdominal muscles. But then he tries to like swing his arse back in. That's a girl. And there, now be able to soften your left rein and let him hang his own neck. Does that make sense? That's what you gotta always, you gotta put his body in a position where you can hang his neck. Good. Right ring fingers closed. Good. And then prepare for 6 strides of canter back to this trot. Without his butt coming in. Good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shoulder into the trot. Soften left rein. Put your left foot on, right? Because he wants to like have you hold him on the left rein. Yeah, good girl. Good girl. Because you gotta figure out how can I work his body like a Grand Prix horse, but his neck like a first level horse. Like so. Nope, deeper in the neck there. Good. Yes. That's a girl. So the rounder he makes his wither, the more open he's gonna put his throat latch. Inside leg, inside sequel, inside leg, inside leg, inside sequel, inside leg, inside leg. Prepare to canter. Half off, bend, canter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shoulder in. Yep, drop, nope, yep. Soften the hand. Put them on the hind leg. Get on the left rein. Good. Lower your right rein. Hold them with your right knee. Hold them with your right knee. Left foot, give the kick because you got to pay attention. Or we're all going down. Good. Good. Right elbow, right ring finger closed. And right thigh a little more back. Because he's got this short torso, you got to invite his ribs to shift, right? And so your thighs can't be on the same location of his body. Good. Drop the neck by softening one rein. Good. Yeah. And try to soften the other rein. Good. Now soften the left rein. That's what I want. Does that make sense? Canter from that lightness. Because when he's off your hand, he's in his hops. You know what I mean? Good. Back to trot. Shoulder in. Give. Oh, he's running. Let go. Sit down. Let go. Shift his weight. let go, shift his weight, let go, more angle, yes, good, good. Now this time only 4 steps of canter, because that's the Grand Prix level of the exercise. 6 strides is pre-St. George. Good, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, give, half off, good. You gotta keep the angle of the shoulder in a little bit more though, does that make sense? Yeah, because he's like, cheeky. Good, good, canter 4 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, because when you pick up your canter out of your passage at whatever it is, B, this is the skill for that. Good, now I need a little more canter when you get the canter. Good, so you've got to push forward to the fit. Well done. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, push them off your left foot. Push them off your left foot. Not faster, but more obedience off your left foot. That. Do you feel what I mean? Because he always wants to answer with speed, and it's not about speed. And then he's going to canter, but he's too mincy in the canter. So his canter has to have more integrity to it. Yes. Yes. And canter, but make it a real canter. 1, 2, 3, 4. Trot. Let go. Leg. Inside leg. Let go. Good. And ask again. You've got to get off your inside leg without running away. Good, because he's got to raise up his back. Does that make sense? And that's a little bit that feeling. Good, and soften. Good. Yes. And now canter. Yes. Yeah. Better, but he still slid his hind legs in. Good. Trot. Yeah, give. Push him off your left foot. More angle. Give a little bit. That's what I want. Good for you. Feel how like you're percolating energy, but he's not going anywhere? It's called collection. Good job. I love it. Walking pattern. Awesome job. Right? And it's like, engagement and collection is like money in the bank. You just can never have enough. You know what I mean? And we don't know how much more is in there. I don't know. I hope a lot. But sometimes you gotta like get in there. And it's like as you embark on this journey, right? It's like a lot of people find the end of the horse, you know, where like you find the bottom of the well, you know, but they do it by like pressure and forward and like white sweat, you know, and then you still have to find the bottom of any athlete, including yourself, right? If you're going to do something great, I mean, listen to any podcast with a professional athlete. Watch anything on Netflix with a professional athlete, whether it's golf or tennis or dancer, like whatever. It's like everyone has found the bottom of their effort. And we got to find the bottom. If you really want to make a horse a top horse and bring out everything they have in them to give, you got to look for the bottom of it. And then build it, right? And it isn't from like extended trotting and like white sweat and like that, right? But it's this work. It's like, how much can you percolate your energy in a soft way and like sit down and lift us off the earth? You know, change direction, do the same little one to the right. And that's why everyone's like, I just feel right with Charles. You know, and it's like, yeah, I'm very blessed. I can now in my life almost ride with anybody. I mean, Isabel did say no. She did shoot me down. She said after Paris, it was a possibility. So I want to take her up on that at some point, right? But it's like I get to ride with a lot of great people, right? Charles will, hands down, even in his old frail self now, 86 years old, you know, I get a little panicky, right? But it's like, I would always get everything out of my horses, and they never felt so good. Many times they exceeded my expectation of like, wow, he's never done that before. I've never felt him like that before. I didn't know it could be this light. Oh my God, he's doing what I'm thinking. You know, it's like kind of magical. So we gotta like seek that kind of magic of like, and what is the magic? It's that engagement. It's that like, where is he leaking out? Low back, base of the neck, or wither, whatever you want to call it. And so they gotta like come up with these exercises that like call him out on that shit without like riding at it. There's a lot of people, around the world too, right? But like, for sure in this country that will help you ride like an asshole, you know what I mean? But like, who wants to do that? That's not fun.
So did I.
Yeah, I did too. My grandma got sick. I had to leave.
Oh, that's a good one.
Because you can get everything out of him in a way that he doesn't find confrontational.
Yes.
Excellent job. Good shoulder. Lighter to the left ring. Good. I want him to chew on your right ring finger a little bit more. Does that make sense? As if your right ring finger was holding onto the ring of the bit, and then this is going to soften through the there, right? Now you can do that. So first do 6 strides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because he has a very good, right? He's got a very good way of holding you hostage. Right? And you're like, here's my leg. Good. And that's why he goes hippity hoppity up and down. Good. And you got to be able to send him a little sideways with the hind leg under his body. Well done. So now, yes, yes, yes. Put your inside leg on. Put your inside leg on. Put your inside leg on through the transition. Soften the left ring. Right leg. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You got to get into that, right? You got to get to the other side of it. And you're like, don't touch me. Yeah. Put your inside leg on. It's okay. And then I would sometimes, if he does that, I would stay a little bit off the track so you've got something to push him towards. Does that make sense? Because he's no dummy, He's like, oh, you're going to canter, And then he starts cantering without you. He's got to wait for the cue. Yes. Excellent job. Excellent job. Back to trot with your right leg on. Set him sideways to it. Yeah. Now half hold and soften the left neck. Good. 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 Drop his neck. Be able to sometimes sit and let go. Because he's too teethy behind his chin and to his esophagus, right? The throat latch is too, I need it rounder. So it's perfect when you go past the door. I can see it's not what the top of the neck looks like. It's about how there's not enough roundness under his throat latch. Yes. But I would give just the outside ring, right? Because otherwise he's gonna prop up on the base of the neck. That. Does that make sense? Canter that. And in German it's called excellent. It's called, when they say pick up the canter, they say angalopieren auf die rechte Zügel. So it means pick up the canter onto the right rein. So we can take that literally. Yes. That's your neck. That's your neck. That and that's much better. Good. And he can't ball up and push back at you. Now half off. Get the right angle. Now let go. Push him a little sideways. Good. Left thigh back. Good. Right seat bone. Good. More angle there. Shoulder in there. And you can play with doing this on any length of neck. You want to. Lower the neck. That's 2 up against the contact. Drop the neck. Now open the throat latch by giving just the outside ring first. Because it's really the outside wither that he's not giving you, because he's not really obedient off your inside foot. Does that make sense? That a girl. That a girl. That a girl. Good. 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 Forward thinking. Forward thinking. Soften the left ring because it's starting to get locked up on the right side of the ring. Push it from your right foot. Open the throat latch by lowering your outside ring. Yes. Yes, push it through there. Yes, push it. Now he's getting real. Does that make sense? Yeah. And it's hard. Yeah, more inside leg. More inside leg. Now canter. More inside leg. There, you feel that? Good. And now keep him in that angle and push him to the trot. But he wants to downgrade the engagement when he But I would turn right and I would yield him off my right, yeah. Right? Because he's like, oh, I can't her. And she can't touch me. And you're going to be like, I'm touching you. Yeah. Now get off the track and now bend him right and yield him into the trot. Yeah. Now into the trot. Give. Yeah, you see what I mean? Good job. Walk and rest. Good work. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. I'm so good at knowing where my weaknesses are.
Well, you know, no dummy makes a good ground frame.
That's true.
The thing, what makes the ideal horse, Anne Driven's one said, she's like, you know, I gotta be smart enough to learn all the things, but dumb enough to do it when we ask them. And I was like, well, that pretty much sounds it's the ones that are smart enough to learn all the things and then smart enough to be like, no. You're not doing it right. Oh, your outside thigh, not right. Oh, you're holding, you know, it's like,
Well, it is. Like, there's been so many times in training when it's like, oh, you're tight there. I'm one and I'm taking shit. She's like, you're pulling on your horse, you're pulling on your horse. I'm not touching my horse. Like,
Yeah.
please, no, you're pulling your horse. I pull it like through the ring and you just choke off. I see what happens when I turn it away. That wasn't the point. But it was like, it's so funny because there's times where like, they're so good at tricking you.
yeah. In like, you must ride me like this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, huh. You know, and then there's also times, you know, Michael's always helping me with that, because I'm like, Denali's strong and pulling on the right rein. And he's like, you need to compromise there. He's gonna pull on the right rein till he's at the Olympics. Right? He's never gonna feel how Freddie feels in the reins. You know? But he's gonna be light in his version. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
But I don't know. I still think they can all feel great. Yeah. Well, I feel like you always have permission when you want to make his throat latch open, and you are gonna like keep the right rein and be, you know, thoughtful about your left rein, and you push with your right foot, and nothing changes. Have halt and teach them about like you can't not hear my leg. But you've got to be clear. Like I always say this too. Like I never say to my horses, "Get up there." I will say, it's not that I don't take that tone, but what I say is, "Get up to my left rein. Get your right hind leg up to my right rein. Get your left elbow up to your bit." Like I will tell them, like, "Get up there. Like wake up." You don't get to Grand Prix without calling somebody out. Like, you don't become a championship coach if you don't have to get in your players' faces and be like, you need to hustle. Yeah. You are not being beaten, you are losing, right? And it's like, get with it, you know? Like, that's okay to have to call up a better function, right? But it's never like, get up there. It's like, where is there? What goes where? What do you want me to do? You want to learn about your like Grand Prix, like what exactly do I want? What is the answer he needs to come up with, right?
Right.
And for him, what is his biggest weakness?
It's relaxation and strength.
And what does that look like in him? What does lack of relaxation look like in him? And then what happens because of that? The neck gets short, right? We're gonna do that, but just to like thinking that way, right? But you can't just like kick up his hind leg against his short, tight neck. That's not going to end well. Tried that. We all tried that. And he's like, "Wah!" You know, you're like, oh God, now he's worried, or whatever, you know, now he's upset. But when you again, organize the Mustang to get into stall 4, you've closed stall 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. And the only thing left, and you might have to hit the thing with the stick, but it's got to run into stall 4. You know what I mean? You got to define what stall 4 is, right? Is that a higher wither? Oh, I got to get him longer in the neck. Well, but where? Outside wither. Where does that come from? My inside foot. Right? So that's why you pick these exercises to be like, you are gonna have to call them out because ground is hard. And you have to hello, I need to ride the air between my boot and your body. Hello, you know? But then you can't just kick him and be like, hey, you need to be hot and energetic. Because he's like, no, I'm just scared of you. You know, and I'm tense, right? So now let's go to a little canter work. And on this circle, I want to do a little haunches. Staying out on the 20 meter, I want to do a little haunches in, and then I want to do a little shoulder in. And then a little haunches in, and then a little shoulder in. But you got to stay in an exercise long enough for him to relax in it.
Okay.
That's also similar, you can't make him chew on the right rein. You have to kind of quietly hold the right rein and play with your left rein. And, think about what leg you need to add. So he chews on the right rein. Right? So if he's, not bending right, do not pull on the right rein. Organize your body. Present the right ring finger as a rein of reference. What does it refer to? Bend. And then play with the opposite rein. Because you don't want to, I always say, we don't put the horse on the bit. We create the situation where he puts himself on the bit. And that's going completely against the whole idea of learned helplessness. Right? Where the horse is like, I must do my job, and I am on the bit, and I have no feeling, and I really want to die. You know? I see that in Wilmington every fucking day. It's kills my soul. You know? It's horrible. It's that's not dressage. You know, Dr. Deb Bennett hates dressage. I'm like, me too. Because I don't like that dressage. You know what I mean? Sorry, I dropped it. Lose it up. Right? Good. And you want to get that same feel. Now I need a bit more canter, right? Because he's like, oh, remember we did passage, and I'm going to get croup high. Good. And your seat has to not get pulled down, down, down. That's in your core. And you need to be able to keep that a longer, more shallow swing with your pelvis. Does that make sense? Because he would love you to go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, right? Because he wants to have his ass up in the air. And so you need to make it a little bit longer in the circle. It needs to be a long oval. Roll your pelvis. More canter. 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 Yeah. That's better. Good. And now haunches in. Keep the canter. More canter. Good. Yes. Low and elastic with your left rein. More canter. More forward. More volume. More canter. More canter. Punch it with your left foot. More canter. More, yeah. Because there you got the right to do that. Does that make sense? He can't be sleepy behind. Yeah, that's a girl. Good. And now straighten out. A little more canter. Good. 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 A little more canter. That's still two. Yes. Good. Now shoulder 4. See what that does. We might hate it. Good. More canter. More canter. More canter. More canter. More canter. Yeah. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. It's a tiny bit still too slow. Good work. There you go. Good. And now haunches in this tempo. He slows down. You feel it? Good. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. That's a girl. Now soften somewhere. But keep the hind legs, right? You gotta let go of this face. You can use your reins to get what you want, and then you gotta be as light as possible as soon as you can. Good. Now be nice. Good. Now be nice again on the right contact. Good. Now be elastic on the left contact. Good. Now be soft on the right contact. Good. Now back to shoulder 4. Canter, canter, canter. Good. Yes. Soften the left rein once. Good. Soften the right rein once. Good. Good. Yeah. Hunches in again. Good. Hind legs, hind legs, hind legs, hind legs. Good. Half fall. Widen the hand a little bit. There. Remember that left rein went low yesterday? Good. Yes. Yes. And now soften the left rein again. Good. Now soften a little bit the right rein. And hold it on your seat. That's it. Feel that? Back that into something.
Yeah.
Good. Half circle right, half circle left. Change direction. The change. Good. Onto the left. Canter, 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 canter. Good. Soften a little bit the left rein. Good. Hold on your left knee. Good. Soften a little bit the right rein. Good. Soften a little bit the left rein. Cantering, 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 cantering. Let go again somewhere. Let go again somewhere. Let go again somewhere. Cantering. Good. Good. Hind legs, hind legs, hind legs. Yeah, feel that? Now, canter. Good. Shoulder in. Soften the left rein. Good. Now soften a little bit the right rein. Good. 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 Now hunches in again. Canter. 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 Atta girl. Soften somewhere. Right? Because you've got to free up the reins. Because the reins act like a handbrake on the hind leg. So we have to liberate them from our contact. Yeah. Good job. More canters. More canter. More canter. Good. Soften somewhere. Yes, good, good, back and shoulder in. Good, yeah, good. Now a little rounder, just change your bend gently to the right, but keep that angle of his body, does that make sense? Good, keep the canter going, slow it down. Yeah, but that was too, you got to catch that more in your seat, right? Your seat's in charge of that tempo more, instead of your spur. Good, and like always, right? It was like, oh, that was too much, too late. Good. Good, good, good. Onto the, canter, 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 yeah, canter, 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 more canter. Hind legs are sleeping. Good, good, good. Soften the left rein. Soften the left rein. Good. Lower and elastic through your right rein. Good, good. There you go. Feel that? Good job. Super. Walk and rest. Good job. You got to take some exercises that are a little harder than the Grand Prix.
Yeah.
You know, and then it's one of those hard things where you're like, all I want to do is get to Grand Prix. Oh, I want to climb Mount Awesome, up to the top of Grand Prix. Well, you get up there and you're like, well, shit, it's a plateau. Like, then you get up to Mount Awesome, up to the Grand Prix, and then you're like, wow, there's a whole other universe up here that, like, now I really need to learn to ride. You know what I mean? So you gotta find stuff that's actually harder than the Grand Prix test. Because he's not honest enough. You gotta make this horse more real. And he's like, look at me. You know, doing it. And he's like, you're not, that's not totally good. And it might be longer, 4 inches, 10 inches longer your range. I don't know him enough to know, like, what would that do? It might make his ass go more up in the air and more croup up.
Well, I think that's when you say who needs to be more honest. I think we both need to be more honest in that soft. Because I need to say, hey, you know, the soft knee, you gotta hold it.
But
Now,
yes, but you have to hold it in your core.
yeah, and that's where I need to be honest for him.
Yeah. Where's Suzanne? She gone. She would be someone interesting to have out to your farm because she's going to give you some weird little gadgets. Toby would do. Toby would do it too. She got all kinds of stuff. You guys both got your bag tricks. About like, you are a very good rider with very good feel and very good instinct. What we need to keep giving you are the correct tools in your body to like figure it out. And they got some awesome tools for that. To just think about like, when I say, don't let them pull you down in that canter, they will give you some weird shit, and then they're gonna like ride around for 5 minutes, and you're like, oh, I got it. And then when I say that, they will give you the physical feeling of like, with some weird straps and things, to like push here or find here, and you'll change him by changing you. And like, those things have been so helpful. All, you know, when we're talking about the straps and the, like him. Oh, you guys can, you can just whatever, get together. I just find it really hard. Like Susanna Benedict's legit was at my farm last weekend. Because like Allie, Michael, Debbie are like, you need to sit like more in the rhythm of the massage, is what they'll tell me. And then these people are like, do this weird thing and sit on this weird ball. And I'm like, what the hell? And then I'm like, oh. So then I'm thinking myself, ice cream scoop. Right? I'm riding around Wellington, about to win the 4-star, and I'm thinking in my warm-up, ice cream scoop. Because for me, that changes something in myself. You know? And no one's saying sit up better. You know? It was like I have to do it. I'm gonna be alone in the 20 by 60. I have to experience it in myself. And feel the change in the horse and get the feedback from the horse. Aha, I changed me and he did it different, you know? Yeah. Because he needs your core to be super strong so that he doesn't like pull that down where he wants you to go. You know what I mean? Okay. I want to do a little trot half pass today. So there's a really good exercise we did yesterday with the half pass to the pirouette. I do that in the academy on Montana. That would be a really good video for you to watch, just so that you can like see and kind of, when you're not riding it, you can just like see it from afar and be like, oh, that's what that looks like. That's how she's aiding it. Okay, I can do that. Because you're very talented. So you're like, okay, I can do that, right? Like the video, you know, the videos are made for people like you that are like, better, you know? And then she can come over and give you some straps to think about the half hall better, but then like what exercises should I do and what should I think about when I'm doing them? So you can like watch a video or listen to it and be like, okay, I'm gonna try that. That's, oh, I want to get that engaged, you know, or I can try that, I wonder if you can do that, you know? But I think this exercise is gonna mix a little bit of all the things we need. So I want to do collective trot and up the center line and half pass to like E or B. And then you're going to go Ronbear to the next letter. And then a half 20-meter circle in Ronbear. And then you're going to come down, start to come down the long side, still a little bit in Ronbear. And then you're going to straighten out and do a little medium trot. Bring them back, center line, repeat it in the other direction. I will talk you through it. Just to give you an overview. Good, and thinking about your, I call it the snowplow. I don't know what you guys call it. But it's like, you gotta push him to the bit with your back. Good. Rounder and a tiny bit more swing. Good, and half pass. Shoulders to the left, shoulders to the left, shoulders to the left. Well done. Good, and now the Ronbear. Good, right shoulder blade down into his right hip. Right heel down, knee down. Good, keep the Ronbear, keep the Ronbear. Soften the neck, keep the Ronbear, keep the Ronbear, keep the Ronbear, keep going. I like it that it got flatter. Good, good. Straighten out, medium trot. Cha, 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 and then bounce it back. Bounce, 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 center line, half pass right. Get the left hind leg up to the right ring. Good, he's got to get his left wither up a little more. Facing the feed bucket to the right. Yes, ma'am. Good. Straight ahead to the round bear. Up to P or R. Sorry, up to R. Good. Left heel down. Open your left hip. Good. Half 20-meter circle over there to S. Push his hind legs to the open door. Push his hind. Good. Drop his neck. Drop his neck. Drop his neck. Keep the rounder. Keep the rounder. Keep the rounder. Straighten out. Medium trot. Bounce, 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 bounce. Good. Bounce it back. Bounce, bounce. Soften. Center line. Half pass again. Good. A little more energy. A little more energy. A little more energy. Get those hind legs. Don't turn left because he started with his ass to the left. Trot. Trot. A little more swing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. You got slow. Good. Honest mistake. Good. Keep trotting. Put your left leg on, right? And when he does that, he's like, I can't. Bend him left and yield him over your left foot. Till he trots. Good. Good. Now soften. Now soften. Now soften, right? That's in the academy too. Good. Trot, 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 trot. Heel down, elbows in. Good. Rounder up to S. Good. Soften the neck. Drop the neck. Keep the hind legs. Good. Half 20-meter circle over there to R. More angle. Good. Drop the neck. Open the throat latch. Soften the left rein. Put the hind legs to the left. Good. Soften the left rein. Good. Straighten out. Medium trot. Chop, chop, chop. Good. Pet him. Good boy. Over his arms right. Good. Back to trot. Good. Good. 20-meter circle and trot. 20-meter circle. Trot. Medium trot. Chop, 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 chop. Elbows down. Bend him right. Don't, but there you stopped him, right? There you pulled back because you're like freaking trot. And then he's like, gotcha. Now you're pulling on my face and now my hind legs stop working. Push him sideways. Good. Half out with your left rein. Good. Half out with your left rein. Keep your right leg on. Keep your right leg on. Be cool. Now give and trot. Good. Good. And medium trot. Trot, trot. It doesn't matter. Half out outside rein gently. Turn in. And gently push him sideways. Till he trots. Outside rein. Yep, till he trots. Till he trots. Give. You gotta be quicker in your give. Good, that he doesn't drop down on the neck. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Good boy. Let him know he's doing a good job. 1, 2. Medium trot. Swing. Swing. Good. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. Soften. Good. Good. And now bounce it back. 1, 2, give. Center line. Half pass right. Good. Sit, 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 sit. Elbows down, heels down, sit down. Good. Good. Soften the neck. Good. Half halt. Bounce it back through the right shoulder a little bit. That's a girl. Well done. Ron Bear. Good. Half halt. Let go. Knee down, heel down. Sit down. Soften. Good. Half halt. He's running through the chest. Good. Soften again. Give again. Good. Bring it back on the hind leg. Give again. Yes, yes, yes. Straighten out. Medium trot. Up and swing. Keep trotting. 20-meter circle here. Keep trotting. Good. Up and swing. Up and swing. Doesn't matter. That's the looseness in your seat. We got it. Good. Shorten your snaffle. Lighter. Bring his nose up a little bit. Good. Bad girl. Good. Soften the left brain. Good, good. Bring his ears up again a little bit with your half on. Now let go again. Good, good. Hold him on the seat. Bounce, 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 bounce. Good. Back to passage. Good. Zip yourself up. Give him a chip down, jump. Slow down, jump down. Good. Down, 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 soft. Good, good. Legs on. Good. Bring it back. Good. On the hind leg. On the hind leg. That's it. Feel that? That's your tempo. That's your magic. Good. Good. Yes. Bounce, 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 bounce. Good. Bring it back to PR. Let me just see what that looks like. Good. 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 Left, right, left, right. Out you go. Out you go. Good. Good. Elbows. Yes. Hold yourself. Now be light. Good. Bring it up. Zip up the front of your core. Lighten up the left rein. Good. Elbows down. Good. 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 Yep. Half steps again. Good. Bring it back on your abs. Bring it back on your abs. Good. Good. left, right, left, right, left, right. That's okay, good, good, and out you go. Good, sit, give, yes, sit, 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 walk, pedal, super job. Good job. Very good.
Yeah, I kind of tighten up my seat with mediums and then push it down to settle.
Yep. I wonder about your stirrup length. You could maybe try shortening them one. That would be interesting. To get a little more internal rotation of your femur. Because you've got to be able to you got to be able to get down in there. And he a little bit tightens, and then you get a little bit off, and then you're a little bit holding. And that's why he canters.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's, you know.
That's why I want to show you right now.
No, you can play with that at home. Yeah, no, he was done. That's really great.
Yeah.
Really good work today. Questions, comments, thoughts about any of that?
No, I think everything makes sense. And I know what I was happening is, especially in this one, I feel like I'm having the most when I'm asking for the most out. Like when I'm asking for a big trot or I'm asking for
Yeah.
forward, that's when I was like, oh God, maybe not. You're going to lose it or something.
Right.
But like, I have to trust him a little bit more. I have to trust me and him to be able to make a mistake instead of just sitting there like, oh, please don't do any stuff. You know what I mean?
And when there's that little tiny mental freeze, that's when he's gonna tighten up and canter. And then the worst thing happens. You know what I mean? There's oh, don't canter, or whatever. Trot big, but don't bear down, or trot big, but don't canter. And then the more we try to control it, the more the thing comes in. You know what I mean?
Right. So it's almost like allow myself to, or allow him and me to make mistakes.
Yeah.
Bring it back and be like, well, thank you. Wrong bit. You're not gonna.
There's another video, we actually just watched it in our apprentice class the other night. It's with Apollo, it's in the Piaffe and the Passage category. And it's I think it's developing Passage out of the medium trot. That would be interesting for you to watch because the medium trot is actually the sister to Passage. Right? Same tempo, it's the same. Same as a rein back is the sister to Piaffe. Which is the same as the shoulder in is the sister to canter, right? The function of the horse's body is not identical because it's not completely identical, but pretty close. Rein back and Piaffe are super close. They're probably the closest, But, so you want to be able to bounce into a bigger passage, which is medium trot, and you want to bounce him back to a collected medium trot, which is the passage, right? And be able to it's not one or the other. You've got to teach him, and you've got to be okay with the spectrum. Today I picked, number 10. I want to trot number 10. And then, we call it tuning the dials. I want to pick trot, I'm going to need trot number 8 and number 14 for my test. But 1 through 27. Does that make sense? Totally. And now I need to clip the frame to a little bit lower. Right? Because he wants to get in one frame, one position, and do the one thing.
Right. And it's again, he can do everything, but I don't always have the right to.
Exactly. Because it's not always real. And so you gotta put that realness in.